Yo, what's up everyone? Michael Radia here, and today we're going to be talking about one of the best budget YouTube studio lights around, and the one that I've been using in my studio for the last year. So if you're looking to level up your YouTube, Instagram, TikTok lighting, but still are unsure if you want to spend a whole lot of money to do so, then stick around because I think the lights in today's video are going to be for you. But before we jump into talking about the lighting kit in today's video, I do want to kind of paint a little picture so we all kind of empathize, because we've either been there before or currently are in that situation. We've all seen the videos, we've all watched the creators have this epic lighting in their setup, whether it's someone who's been doing YouTube for forever or someone who hasn't been doing it forever, or so we think. But we get a little envious. We want to start, but we don't want to spend $200, $300, $400 on lighting for our setup when we don't even know if we're actually going to start YouTube or start creating on Instagram or TikTok. And so at the end of the day, we just say, you know what, I'm just not going to start at all because I don't have the right lighting. But fortunately, there's a solution to that, and you don't have to spend hundreds of dollars. In fact, you spend less than $100 and you get not one, but two awesome lights that are going to completely transform your setup and completely transform the content that you create. And that's where the Mount Dog Light Kit, or Yicoe, I think that's how you say it, comes into play, because it's going to save you a ton of money and make your content look next level. First off, let's talk about the pros of the Mount Dog Light Kit. It's affordable. For under $100, you're getting two lights that are going to completely elevate your lighting in your content. And even if it breaks a year from now, you only spent $100 and you don't have to worry about forking out $200, $300, $400, $500 or more $100 to buy the professional level lighting kit. It's also extremely effective. Softboxes help diffuse light, help you shape the light, and these lights do just that. They're perfect for portrait photography, they're perfect for product photography, they're perfect for video content creation. In fact, these two lights are what I'm using currently for my key and fill light off the screen, and I personally think that my lighting looks pretty good. Maybe it's not completely like epic professional, but I really like the way that it makes my videos look. And again, I spent under $100 for these two lights, and it's honestly one of the best $80-something I've ever spent for my setup. And not only are they super effective, but they're also pretty versatile too. What I find myself doing in my space quite often is moving around one of my lights that I have here to my left. I do have another key light that I keep above my desk for work purposes, and when I'm creating content over there, and so that light does stay put, but for the most part, I'm able to move these lights around with absolutely no problem. And for this price, you're not just getting lights, but you're getting lights that are dimmable, which allow you to have that extra level of flexibility with your lighting, adjusting up or down given the situation. And along with being dimmable, they're also color temperature adjustable, which gives you some extra flexibility to really match the lighting to the situation. So whether you have some RGB lights behind you, or your lights behind you are a little yellow, or a little more white, or you have some outside light coming into, it gives you the flexibility to bring those color temps up and down to create the perfect lighting situation. Another cool thing is they come with some remotes that help you turn off the light whenever you don't want them on, and turn it back on when you need them on. Again, it's something small, and I know a lot of higher end lights have apps and programs that you can control the lights with your phone, but again, for under $100, you're lucky to get this, and so I think this is an added pro. Also, here's a little pro tip for you too. When you buy this kit, you're gonna get two remotes for both lights. Just go ahead and just throw one away or keep it in the bag because you're not gonna need it. This remote can control both lights. All you gotta do is point it at the light that you want to turn it on. Awesome. And now we got to talk about the cons. While the Mount Dog, or the Yicoe lighting kit, is pretty epic for the price, there's some definite flaws in this light kit. But one thing I would encourage you to keep in mind when purchasing this, if you decide to purchase this, is you're getting what you pay for, right? You're paying less than $100 for two lights. So you're not going to get the perfect light, and you're not going to get a light that's going to not break on you. So when I first got this light, I actually had one that just straight up didn't turn on. So I returned the first one. Then I got another one, and they both work, but I've now since had to replace the light bulbs 3 times total between the two lights, and I've had it for a year. So again, keep in mind, for $100, you're getting what you pay for. So if you're wanting something that's going to last you for years, these may not be the best choice, but at the end of the day, if you need to get started and you want to level up your content really fast, then $100 is worth spending. But that said, let me address some of the cons. To me, one of the biggest cons are the bulbs. and the fact that they actually just kind of suck. I've had to replace them, like I said, 3 times, and to me, 3 times in a year to replace bulbs is kind of not ideal. But again, I've been okay with it because I spent less than $100 on 2 lights, so win for me. Another thing about these lights are that the stands are quite flimsy. They're not the most durable material. I think it's some sort of aluminum. I don't know, but they're really lightweight, which is kind of nice because it helps you move them around a whole lot. But at the same rate, it makes them not the most durable thing in the world. They're easy to knock over if you're not careful. And on top of that, they're not the easiest to adjust up and down or to adjust the softbox light. But yeah, I mean, again, you're paying $100 or less for these, so you can't expect the world out of these lights. So as with most pros, you also have cons in that same area too for a price point budget lighting like this. And so for me, the remote, while it's super cool to be able to control the light with it, one of the biggest bummers with it is that you literally have to be directly in front of the light to operate it. Otherwise, it's going to either turn off the wrong light, or it's going to turn off, or it's not going to turn off the light at all. And while I don't travel with these lights, they are strictly studio lights. The bag that they come with leaves a lot to be desired. It's really flimsy. There's no internal storage organization, so you literally just throw all your stuff in it and walk with it. And along with that, you don't really have a place to store your bulbs, so you've obviously got to take them out of the softbox to fold the softbox up. And so you don't really have a good place to store the light bulb, and so you're either going to break it or you're going to just hope for the best. And remember, the light bulbs aren't that great in the first place, so chances are that's a good way to ruin the light. And finally, if there was one thing that I absolutely just totally hated the most about these lights, they don't look cool. When creating a YouTube studio, you want to have cool lights in the background, and you've, I'm sure, seen plenty of people have these really epic looking honeycomb softbox light diffusers, and I think that looks fantastic, and I would love to have that in my video content and my pictures. And at this point, like, the Mount Dog, they look ugly. And looking at it right now, you can still see the creases. No matter how long I've had it flattened out, you can still see the creases from when it came out of the box and all that. But still, at the end of the day, it's under $100. I wasn't necessarily going for aesthetics with them. I was going more so for functionality, but it still is a con to me that they don't look good. And with all pros and cons aside, let's talk about who this light kit is for. If you are a YouTuber, a solo content creator, or anyone who's just getting started and needs to take your lighting to the next level, then this Mount Dog lighting kit is the lighting kit for you. Personally, I can say that this kit has taught me so much about lighting. It's given me the ability to play with light. It's given me the ability to hone in on my lighting situation and really take my content to what I think is the next level. Again, I'm not the best content creator out there, but I really do think that these lights have added so much value to my setup in just the small year they've been with me, and I'm so happy that I made this purchase. And while I'll probably upgrade in the near future, I can honestly say that I've gotten my money's worth out of this, and to be honest with you, these lights have far exceeded their monetary value in my eyes, and so I have the utmost confidence recommending these to anyone who comes to me asking about good lighting when they're just getting started out. While I personally think that this is the best budget lighting setup for any new content creator or anyone who's been doing it for a while and who just really wants to take their lighting to the next level, I do think you have to be careful coming into this purchase. And the reason being is if you come into this purchase thinking you're going to get some really high quality professional grade lighting for under $100, then you're going to be sorely disappointed. But if you come into this knowing that you're purchasing lights for less than $100 for not one but 2 lights, then you're going to be pleasantly surprised by the performance you get out of this. Again, the affordability, the performance, the flexibility, and all around decent quality make this purchase worth it in my eyes. But hey, I'll let you be the judge. If you do decide to purchase these lights, please come back to this video. Let me know what you think of them in the comment section below, or head over to my Instagram or my TikTok and comment on some of my posts there about these lights, because I really want to know what you think. And while you're at it, if you liked this video and found value out of it today, and it maybe helped you on your journey to deciding what lights to purchase, give me the old thumbs up. And also consider subscribing to my channel. It means a ton to me with every single like I get, with every single subscriber that I get, especially as a brand new channel to YouTube. And since you're probably on that quest to get the best lighting at the most affordable price for your setup, I'm going to send you on your way. Remember, go out there, keep creating, and have fun. Peace.